So it's Friday night, and that means that it is 2 days until I run the Edinburgh Marathon on Sunday. And I'm actually really excited for it, to be honest. I don't really have the same level of nervousness as I did for either, or any, I should say, of the 3 marathons that I've done before. And I think that's probably because this has been a bit of a weird one in the sense that it's come so soon after Manchester. So it's not really like I've been building up to it for as long as I was Manchester and as long as I was for the other 2 marathons I did before Manchester. So I guess that gives it a certain point of difference. It's been weird trying to train in the 4 weeks essentially between Manchester Marathon and Edinburgh Marathon. In the immediate week after, I didn't really do anything except for like 2 easy runs on the weekend. And then I did a week where I tried to build again and build to, I think I did an 84, 85 kilometer week. And then after that, it's like you're 2 weeks out. So you just need to start decreasing and deloading again. So it's been really weird, but I think because it's not really been what I've been training for a long time, that takes the weight off of it and the pressure off of it, which is actually quite nice. I'll be interested to see how much fitness I've still got from Manchester. Obviously I was going for SUB-3 there, but it didn't quite work out just because the weather conditions on the day were a bit ridiculous. So I ended up with 3:09, which I was still really happy with, but it was still like an 18-minute PB. But I'll be interested to see, like, because I obviously felt like I was a lot fitter than a 3:09, it was just the conditions that got me. So I will have obviously lost some fitness since Manchester, but I'd like to think I haven't lost a huge amount. So yeah. As far as the plan, I'm just gonna sort of go out at SUB-3 pace and see what happens really. I'll just sort of treat it almost as a sort of indicator of where I am, if nothing else, and how comfortable I am with holding that SUB-3 pace, because the conditions look a bit more favourable. I mean, it's not going to be as hot, that's for sure, and it's not going to be as sunny, but the other thing is there is going to be quite high wind gusts on Sunday in Edinburgh, so that's not ideal, but you know, I'd rather probably battle with the wind than battle with the heat, so we'll just have to see. Ultimately, this isn't a main race for me. I've got Chicago in October, where I'll do a proper 16-week build for again. And so that one is one where I can really target, and I'm going to be doing some really exciting, or attempting at least some really exciting or just interesting things. And by exciting or interesting, I mean just making myself run further than I've ever run in a week. And so we'll see how that goes. But it's going to be a great day on Sunday. I've heard it's a really good atmosphere as well. As far as today, all I've been doing is working and eating. I've had about 700 grams of carbs just over today, so I am feeling absolutely walloped, but the game's a game. It's about 11:15 now, I think, so I'm gonna read a bit of a book, go to sleep, and then wake up in the morning, do a shakeout, and then it is on the train to Edinburgh. Good morning, it is Saturday, it is about 7:30, and I'm off for my shakeout run. That's the easy run out the way. I'm trying to be a bit quiet here because my girlfriend's still asleep. But now it's time to eat an abhorrent amount of food. Starting with a big bowl of Alpen. Got porridge going on over there. Banana, a yogurt. Life's relentless. So I'm portioning the porridge out. So I'm gonna have half of it now and half later on the train, but it's a ridiculous amount, so this is what we've got going on. I'm having that now and that for later. Not really sure what porridge is going to be like when it's been sat there for like 3 hours and cold, but we'll soon find out. this a low point? Do you think? So we have arrived in Edinburgh to the room. Lovely Travelodge here. It's also got this weird veranda, but it is indoors. I don't really know what to make of that. Anyway, we are gonna just freshen up a bit and then we're heading out because Celtic are playing in the Scottish Cup final, and that doesn't stop for anyone, marathon runner or not. So we're gonna watch that and then we're gonna go and get some food. Also got here and there is no fridge, so the milk for my cereal tomorrow is gonna be nice and lukewarm, but nothing to do about that. So that is us back at the room. We went to watch the football. Celtic lost, so that wasn't very good. But then went out for a nice Italian, had a lovely big bowl of pasta, some garlic bread. So we're feeling pretty good. Now back at the room, just getting everything ready, prepped for tomorrow. So let's show you the setup. We have got breakfast corner over here, Alpen bagels, all my supplements, electrolytes, all the good stuff. And then the kit is all laid out, ready to go. I've got 6 gels for tomorrow, 1 every half an hour, and then 1 in case of an emergency. Obviously the Alpha Fly is looking good. So yeah, now I'm just gonna go to bed, try and get as much sleep as possible before waking up again tomorrow morning, probably about 6:37, to get some good breakfast in, and we'll head to the start. Good morning. It is the day of Edinburgh Marathon. It is a beautiful day, actually. I'm sure you can see out the window. Maybe I can just show you. But it's a beautiful day in Edinburgh. Hopefully it stays like this. Well, there is a bit of rain forecast, so yeah, looking forward to it. It is about 8 o'clock, so just under 2 hours until it starts. I'm gonna leave probably about 40 minutes or so, because it's only about a 20-minute walk to the start line from where our hotel is, which is super convenient, and yeah. So it is now Wednesday morning, which means it's been 3 days since I ran the Edinburgh Marathon. Finished up with a time of 3:07:19, which, given the context, I was pretty happy with. I didn't really film very much immediately after the race. I was going to, but I just thought, let me enjoy the moment and let it all just sink in, because I think running a marathon is such an emotionally draining experience. And I just thought getting my phone out now and like talking into a camera about how I feel would feel quite unnatural and almost like I'm wasting some of the emotion of the moment and not feeling it to the full extent. So yeah, I appreciate it doesn't really make for very good content, but that was just how I felt at the time. Overall, really happy with the time. 3:07:19, so a 101 second PB. And considering that I only ran Manchester 4 weeks ago, as I said, really pleased with that. I wasn't too sure what condition the body was going to be in. if I'm honest, I was a little bit anxious that I may even injure myself or something like that, having done 2 marathons in the space of a month. But touch wood, I'm all good so far. Next up for me, well, I'm going to spend the next few weeks just relaxing, and then I start my Chicago training block at the end of June. So I'm going to do another 16-week training block for that. I'm really excited to get stuck into that, really, because I'm going to do things and I suppose push myself to levels that I haven't pushed myself before. And it'll be interesting to see how the body responds. Interesting because it'll either explode or it will respond really well, and I'll be able to run at speeds that I never could run before. But anyway, we'll see. I may do like a half marathon or 10K race in between now and Chicago as a little tune-up, but if not, whatever, Chicago's the next stop. Absolutely buzzing for that. I'm sure the atmospheres I experienced in Edinburgh are going to be probably eclipsed by those in Chicago. Sorry, Edinburgh, but the Americans just do it differently. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. This is the first ever video I've done on YouTube, and so I appreciate it maybe isn't the most aesthetically pleasing, but if you have watched all the way through, really appreciate it. And of course, if you could drop a like, drop a subscribe, is that what they say now? Then that would be great. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.